Hello, collective, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. My name's Serenity, and this is a general reading for the collective. Now, the energy I'm picking up, though, it seems to be a strong masculine showing up in this reading. The person I'm speaking to could be on the down low, okay? This person was either married or in a stable, committed relationship. ¿Cómo sé? Oh, I heard take that back. ¿Cómo sé? Because somebody could have been a female here, okay? Because this is where it's kind of getting kind of awkward. Karma's a bitch. It really is. It really is. It really is. Because nobody's gonna get away with this, especially with this Wheel of Fortune showing up like this. Okay, somebody's definitely could be experiencing some emotional ups and downs right now, feeling like things are shifting beyond your control. But it seems like fate is playing a role in your life right now because there's going to be some unexpected changes taking place. The Wheel of Fortune does represent Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Hangman does speak about Pisces. I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries pretty strong here. So this could even be involving an Aries male. With the Hangman showing up here, it just show a sense of surrender or emotional pause, because you could be in the phase of some deep reflection here. Excuse me. It does indicate somebody has to make some sacrifice, though. Others may not understand the need for the sacrifice, but you'll see things, you kind of see things different now, because with the Hangman, you're reflecting and you're seeing things from a different position now. Okay? Something had to end for something new to begin. A cycle had to be completed here. Okay? Especially for these fire signs. That you can see things from a different perspective. But with the Three of Wands here, showing up reverse, because it speaks about obstacles, lack of foresight, unexpected delays. Somebody's playing it safe right now. Okay? They're kind of sitting on the sidelines. And it seems to be holding you back. Maybe you fell a bit short on some personal goals and now you're kind of afraid to take another step forward. But somebody could have fell down seven, get up eight, dust yourself off right now, because it's part of your growth, okay? If you didn't fall, you wouldn't learn. But there is somebody here, though, that is in a situation where this emperor here is very immature. Como sé? Como sé? It must be como sé. Say it again. Very immature. This emperor here is abusing their power. Could be a father figure, absent father, uncle, brother. Como sé? Okay? Or even an elder child. But somebody here is dealing with some manipulation. Somebody here is rendering themselves powerless. But you need to watch out here, though, because somebody's dealing with energy vampires. Okay? They're sucking out your energy, they're draining you. Okay? They seem to this person's lacking control. They got anger management problems, this emperor. Como se? Very abusive with the words and the action, that somebody had to complete a cycle. But there's the emperor here that could even be in the same sex relationship. And I'm hearing somebody here could have felt, a female, could have felt that they've won this man over from another woman, but they didn't realize what they're actually taking on here. Okay? Because now they're in a position where they don't know what to do, because somebody is asking the question that I hear that song in my head from, I think her name's Barbara Mason. What do you do if your man is untrue with another man? Come on, say! Somebody here is on a download and it's going to be coming out. Okay. There's somebody here who's in this relationship with this person. This person can be coming across very illogical, a bit of a dictator. Okay. Could even be quite aggressive as well. All right. For somebody though, this person's quite controlling because the situation is showing here that somebody's being betrayed. Okay. There's definitely been deceit. Someone's been backstabbed. There was a traitor. You're around somebody that can't be trusted. I'm seeing Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. There could be a distance between you and this person because there was a separation. Some of you might need your own space, or you could even have blocked this person because there's definitely no contact. Okay. You could be giving the person the silent treatment, you cut off all communication. You're very defensive. Somebody here could even be standing with you as well on this because somebody was getting played. There was definitely manipulation, lies, and control from this King of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you might have this in your chart, but I'm seeing Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All the signs are here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. There's water, fire, and air. So you'll know who you're dealing with. But there's somebody here who's on the download, pretending wearing a mask, okay? Pretending everything's okay. But it's not okay because somebody here with a chariot here could even be a Cancer. Or if they've got water in the chart with air. Somebody's a bit of a bugaboo. Somebody here is getting a room, okay? And now they're going to end up with somebody here that won't stop pestering them. Como say? Somebody wants to move off from somebody now. Somebody was kind of, I'm hearing curiosity killed the cat, you know what I mean? They wanted to know what it was like to be with the same sex, and somebody here could have been waiting for this experience here with the Three of Wands to set themselves free. But this is why they was all angry, okay? So this ex, he was unfaithful in the love triangle here, okay? That you could have walked away from, moved on from. Okay, could have found out that they was on the down low. All right. So some of you could have set yourself free because in the past it's showing that this divine masculine was very promiscuous. Okay, this person here would like to be underneath the spotlight. They like the audience to to be self-absorbed, but they made some bad choices here. But now a cycle has been completed because somebody could have done this while they was traveling, that they got curious, they wanted to know what was on the other side. Okay, but somebody here was trying to keep a promise, but they got distracted. Okay, they changed their mind. This caused some delays because somebody now could even be unemployed, they broke, they could have been fired, they could have lived beyond their means. Okay, but somebody needs to check themselves because the choice that they made to go with another male, okay, they might need to check themselves on their health issues because there's a King of Pentacles here who could be married that's moving on. Police could even be involved. This was somebody here was sneaking around with friends with benefits, spending time with someone else. But somebody who felt left out and somebody's walking away here, okay? Because somebody's going to experience some bank failure because somebody here was in a position where they was paying for sex, okay? They could have been visiting a sex parlor because somebody was avoiding somebody, blocking them, pushing them away. Somebody got kicked to the curb here because there's definitely been some conflict. Somebody wants to compromise though and make amends here. They want a positive outcome, but it was somebody who was fulfilling some form of fantasy. There was definitely manipulation and deception going on here. Okay, this is somebody who wasn't 100% honest with you here, or isn't being honest with himself because they got secrets, they got skeletons in the cupboard. And some of it is that they like the same sex. Okay, But it's going to cause conflict and stress, and it's telling somebody to be cautious here. Okay, this could be extremely going around you right now because it's going to be turbulence, tension, arguments. For some of you, somebody's dating somebody new now. Okay, this is somebody's got options. This is somebody here who could be getting back out in the market here now. But somebody's is trying to cause some total drama. All right, this could be a King of Cups who's very emotional, who's feeling emotionally drained right now. Okay, or emotionally unavailable, who's causing some form of conflict when you're trying to move on. Okay, there's definitely going to be some disagreement because somebody could be in competition. Okay, somebody here is trying to win at all costs, but the Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer who's emotionally drained and all the stress is going to be moving on. Como say? Because somebody put them in a third party situation here. The truth is, a cycle has been completed, and somebody's hopes and fears was that somebody wanted to try again, new direction, start over, but someone's tired of the drama. This high value, this Empress here, who somebody's hoping and fearing will find out something here, could be somebody here who could have found out somebody here was visiting a sex shop, okay, and this caused a cycle to be completed. So now somebody here who the outcome showing is trying to set the record straight now because there was secrets, somebody was concealing, but somebody's got heart fuck because they're sending mixed signals. Somebody's got blocked emotions. Emotions are blocked because they know they're messed up here. But this is somebody here you got a soul contract with. You could be in partnership with. It's a spiritual union. But somebody here is putting on a show. This could be the person that works in the sex shop. Okay. This is the fool. But somebody does want a new beginning, though. Some of you could be starting a new beginning with somebody here who's could be forming on a stage. Okay, but somebody's going to be stepping out in faith here, having a new soul contract because they realize that's the person that they was dealing with was on the down low. Okay, and now the person that they who stepped out and was curious about the others, the same sex. This bugaboo's not leaving them alone now. Okay, and it's gonna cause somebody to end up with a divorce. Okay, time period. It's telling you it's not too late. Okay, for somebody though, when you release resistance, okay, then it will be okay. But somebody here, it will be by the next full moon. A cycle will be completed, and you do have June at the bottom in less than a month. This is all going to be coming out. What's in the dark is going to come to the light. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. But somebody here who's on the download, cycle's going to be completed here. Seems to be quite a few. This could even be what's going on in a working environment, or somebody's had some man cave that they all kind of meet up in. Okay, but for some of you, it's right now though. You thought that you could was taking a man from another woman, then you didn't even realize what you ended up with was now you're in competition with another man. Mm, that's for somebody. Somebody's definitely angry because there's definitely been some manipulation going on. That's why a cycle had to be completed. But somebody's destined to meet somebody else right now because somebody in the past is still holding on to the third party that won't let go. That's causing problems that you're trying to cut off. But this bugaboo ain't letting go because they're angry. Okay? There could even be police involved here because somebody here isn't letting go. Okay? They're becoming a bit of a stalker. Okay? This is somebody here that you could be now trying to distance yourself from, have no contact with this ex. Okay? Because they're now unemployed. Okay? This is somebody who wants to come back around and watch Netflix again like he used to. But there was also seeing somebody on the down low. All right. But for some of you, it's right now, though. you was dealing with a divine masculine that was very promiscuous. He could be bisexual. Okay, likes male and female. Mm, that's for somebody. But they definitely had secrets that was concealing all this. Okay, but what's in the dark, like I said, has now come to the light. Because that was lying beneath all this with this divine masculine. Okay, just hiding secrets. Could even realize they didn't have as much money as they thought they did. Okay, that's for somebody, because somebody right now, though, it seems like you're in a position where you don't know what to do now, because you ended up taking a man from another woman, thinking that you've accomplished something, but all you did was realize, say, that you did the bigger. It's like you jumped out of the frying pan into the fireplace now, because that's how somebody feels. Because now you're competing with a man. How are you gonna compete with another man? Okay, that's for somebody. Let's see. If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.